Hi, it's Emma here from Women's Health and Hormones. Today I wanted to have a bit of a chat with you about why it's so important to make sure that your body is processing hormones well, especially if you're a woman who may be suffering from premenstrual symptoms, symptoms like mood swings, anxiety, breast tenderness or bloating, fluid retention, or if you're in the perimenopausal phase, or any of those natural life transitions when your body finds it more difficult to process hormones anyway, like adolescence, around the perinatal phase as well, when women are having babies and perimenopausally. At those times, it's just so important to make sure that your body is processing hormones properly. Our body does this with a couple of key mechanisms. The bugs that live in your gut are so important for this. Their healthy gut microbiota or healthy gut flora help your body eliminate both waste products and hormones from the system. So if you don't have enough of those healthy bugs, or the bugs aren't doing their job sufficiently, or the gut microbiota is out of balance for whatever reason, what happens is that your body's ability to eliminate hormonal waste products is impacted, and you start to absorb hormonal waste products from the bowel back into the bloodstream, and it really perpetuates this cycle of imbalance in the body. Liver function is also crucially important. There's a particular pathway of detoxification through the liver called the P2 detox pathway, and one of its primary jobs is to help your body detoxify hormones. But if that's not functioning as well as it could be, or if your body's really busy detoxifying other substances, because your body will always upregulate the detoxification of chemicals, alcohol, recreational drugs, other pharmaceutical medications. So if you're exposed to or chemicals, toxic chemicals from our environment as well. So if you're exposed to any of those types of chemicals, your body will always upregulate the detoxification of those chemicals and downregulate the detoxification of hormones. So it's these two key pathways of the gut microbiota and the detox pathways through the liver that help your body process hormones more efficiently. And just to give you a bit of an example, to put this in real life perspective for you, just before Christmas, I had to take a course of antibiotics, and that was the first time I've actually taken antibiotics for 20 years, believe it or not. But in this case, I needed to for other reasons. So up until this point in time, I've always had really well-balanced hormones because I know what to do to look after myself and the steps I need to put into place to make sure that my body's both producing and processing hormones well. And as a result of that, I don't generally suffer from premenstrual symptoms or any problems with my menstrual cycle, nothing like that. My hormones and my menstrual cycle are really well-balanced. However, I needed to take antibiotics. And what did I notice? I took the antibiotics and they resolved the problem that I needed them for. And I also did the right thing with taking my probiotics at the same time. And when I finished the course of probiotics, when I finished the course of antibiotics, I continued with my probiotics. I did all the right things. However, a couple of weeks after that, I was in the premenstrual phase of my cycle and I experienced really bad breast tenderness and anxiety, both of which I don't normally get. So if I hadn't known what was going on, I might have started to think there was something wrong with my life. Why do I feel so out of balance? What's going on here? Why don't I feel happy? What's going on? And I would have started to analyze everything that was happening. But fortunately for me, I knew that I'd taken antibiotics, and I know the impact that has on my body's ability to process hormones. And so I was able to put additional steps in place to help my body rebalance the hormones. So a couple of cycles later, the anxiety is completely resolved, but I'm still getting a bit of breast tenderness. It's very mild though compared to what it was in the beginning. Oh, my arm's getting sore holding the camera. But it's gradually getting better, which is awesome. But I haven't taken antibiotics for 20 years. So that cause and effect was really clear in my case. Like, it was so easy to see exactly what was going on. And I knew what to look for anyway, I knew the core underlying root causes that I needed to try and identify for me to help my body rebalance the hormones and get back into balance again. But if you're a person who's taken multiple courses of antibiotics over the years, or have needed to take other medication, or there's been other things going on in your life that impact the way your body processes hormones, and if you haven't been aware of it at the time, it's much more challenging to see that cause and effect. But it's crucial to do everything you can to help your body process hormones more efficiently, if you can see the cause and effect, or even if you can't, because we know those underlying pathways are of great importance. I think it's always valuable to keep in mind that iceberg metaphor that we've spoken about at other times. Your symptoms are really just the tip of the iceberg, whatever that may be, whether that's the premenstrual mood swings, fatigue, insomnia, breast changes, hot flushes, low libido, weight gain, weight changes, whatever it is, whatever the main symptoms are that are concerning you, it's really just the tip of the iceberg. What you need to do is take a deeper dive, have a look underneath the surface of the water, and try and identify and address the underlying root causes that are contributing to your hormonal imbalance in the first place. Because if you can do this, you'll see really positive long-term improvements in your hormonal regulation, and you'll feel so much better for it. If I hadn't been aware of the importance of helping my body process hormones and the impact that gut flora and the detox pathways through the liver could have on hormonal regulation, I may still be suffering from the extreme anxiety, for me, that I had at the time, and the severe breast tenderness as well. And thankfully I'm not, which is great. If you're interested in learning more about how to help your body process hormones and what other underlying root causes could be contributing to the symptoms that you're experiencing, you might find it helpful to get a copy of my book, The Hormone Breakthrough. And you can download a digital copy of that book at balancehormones.com.au/book. And I'll also put the link in with the post, so you can just click the link too. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks, and bye for now.